What is going on, everybody? It is your boy Vape Coach, and it is time to go to battle. Guys, this is gonna be Europe versus the Middle East. Thank you so much, You2Easy, for the 5 subs, and thank you so much, Esports, for the raid. Much love, brother. Guys, this is gonna be an all EU versus Middle East bracket, and I'm very excited to bring it to you. Let's go, and let's get started. It is gonna be none other than Arian versus Figg getting us going, and let's get this started. Let's do it.
You staring.
All right, guys, and once again, let me go ahead and let me fix this a little bit. We did have Ross in here, but he did unfortunately have to DQ. This is going to be Arian coming out of the Middle East, and it's going to be Figg coming out of EU, and let's get going. All right, and again, this is going to be none other than Figg, starting off with this PeaceMaker. He has been having a great time. He's been going to battle, and let's do the damn thing. I see 100 people in the house, and yo, what's going on, Esports? Much love. All right, let me figure this out real quick. All right, this is gonna be none other than Arian, and this is going to be Figg, and this is going down right now. Excuse me for one quick second, chat. All right, let's do the damn thing. What's going on? Mouaz waking up just in time. What's going on, RoboCop? And this is again gonna be Arian trying to bring this back against Figg. These two have gone to battle earlier this week. And yo, what's going on, Big Rin? Great to see you, Shutters, in the house. And this is go time. It is gonna be Figg right now. In the lead, I believe. Yes, sir. And Rin, great to see you. And Smile Chimp says, PeaceMaker boys, we got a lot of PeaceMaker going. However, though, this is going to be a tough battle. Figg going with that zoner approach. I don't know how T1000 is going to be handling this pressure. All right, the gunshots are in the air, and this is going to be going down, and this is going to be Figg trying to run away with it. And Europe versus the Middle East, we're going to see which region is bringing the goods today. And this, okay, hang on a second. Arian needs a lot more to bring this back. All right, slamming him down on the ground. There's a big overhead slam. And this is Figg. He needs a lot more. And Figg, I'm sorry, Poison Me, great to see you after yesterday, man. Welcome back. Figg, he's got to spend it. This might be enough to kill. And this is going to do it.
Final round, fight.
Force field.
All right, let's go. And by the way, I'm Copper. What's going on, brother? SD Outlaw's in the house. RoboCop's in the house as well. And chat, this is all tied up, just like me on a Saturday night. But we gotta see, is it gonna be PeaceMaker? Is it gonna be T1000? Tries to go for the torpedo punish, the tremor on the rebound. And guys, thank you again so much for hanging out in Norqual. What's going on, brother? Welcome to the channel. Big use of the metal boner and slams him back down on the ground, and we are now in the corner. Jump in pressure is good. And Oonga Boonga in the house as well. The Sector God coming out of EU. And all right, chat, we are going aerial with this bad boy, and this is going to be trouble. Coleslaw, good to see you as well. Look at all these eagles. Look at all these projectiles in chat. That's gonna do it. Figg gonna get him.
PeaceMaker wins.
All right, chat, with that result right there, it's going to be none other than Figg going up 1-0 against Arian. This battle of Europe versus the Middle East is just getting started, and let's see what we got going on. By the way, Pele, what's going on? Says, what's going on from Germany? Shout outs to you, and shout outs to Germany, man. We love having you guys here. However, this is going to still be a battle. Arian and Figg coming out. By the way, I have not put their clan tags up. Rift going to be taking on Ice Sweat. You know those boys know how to go to battle.
Sindel.
All right, let's do it. Let's make this happen. This is going to be Figg. He is up on a 1-0 score. Esports games in the house. Great to see you, man. Arian coming out of Rift, going to be one of their better pickups, man. Figg coming out Ice Sweat and Plex. Thank you so much for the follow. All right, let's do this. Let's make this happen. The laser beams are all over the place. Nice, taking off into the air, and here comes Figg, but wait a minute, Arian gonna get him on the rebound. View Clan, great to see you as well, brother. Second and none, man, much love, welcome back to the stream. All right, Riff is represented very well by this Homelander in Arian, coming out with something a little bit top tier. Overhead again, though, but there is going to be some torpedo pressure. He said W streams all around, man. Thank you so much. Guys, thank you for being here. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. But these players, man, they are the main event today. They are the reason we are here. Right? And the torpedo just to get out of dodge. The down one, and the low lasers again. All right, though, these two going all over the place, though. There are lasers there, anti-projectiles. Case Figgs, what's going on, brother? And this is going to be Figg trying to bring it back, though. This is still the first round, and that's the unplugged it down two. The torpedo pressure is everywhere, the tremor ever prevalent, and Figg is spamming these torpedoes, Chad. And that is gonna do it, man. That is gonna be Figg. He is gonna go up one round.
Round 2. Fight.
All right, let's do it. Let's make this happen, and let's see which one of these players is going to be representing their region the right way. Arian representing the Middle East, and Figg representing Europe, and that's going to be a big unblock punish. And the low catches him into the tremor, man. This pressure going insane. House Boss, Poison Me, Coleslaw, View, Clint, everybody in the building. Much love. And Arian, though, is putting it on him. He is starting to put on the pressure. The torpedo, though, that is an excellent move. Tag, welcome back to the house. All right, though. And these two, again, they are dueling. They are standing off, and the laser beams are ever prevalent. The Eagles are all over the place. The low, and another grab, though. Figg is on the verge. Can he close this out? And by the way, Wasnet and Akuma, make sure you do have those invites ready. The big slam down, hang on a second. Overhead again. And another one to go with it, and Smile Chip is saying Figg might be cracked. He might be Himothy, but only for today. And he's gonna let it rip, though. I don't think this is gonna hit. There's a big torpedo, and that's gonna do it. And clean up on aisle 7. Figg is doing the damn thing. He's up on a 2-0 lead over Arian, and Figg, he may have found himself a new main character. We'll have to see. Either way, let's go to the replay and let's do the damn thing. And I Sweat boys are in the house, man, and they are making their presence known, and we gotta call it like we see it. However, Chad, this one still has room to grow. Let's see if Arian can bring this back at all. Arasani, what's going on? All right, let's do it, Chad. What's going on, Oonga Boonga? Great to see you as well. Second and none, man, in the house. And Chad, we have a battle to bring you. Europe versus the Middle East, and this is going down right now. And by the way, you too easy coming through earlier, blowing up that sub goal. Thank you so much, brother. You spoil us around here, and I don't know what to say except for thank you so much. All right, the tremor on the loose again. Figg looking for that punish. However, Arian, though, trying to size him up. Nice, and again, this is going to hurt. You better believe it. And another grab. The tremor just misses. Figg, he needs one more. The torpedo is ever prevalent. Low. And a big use of the command grab. All right, Arian's starting to get a little bit smarter with this. Figg looking to advance, looking to go to the semifinals. What can he do from here? All right, overhead slam is going to be good. The low again, the double low. And wait a minute, though, he goes torpedo into the tremor. And there is Arian getting a breaking opening, getting it going. But Figg does have breakaway. Knows this is not going to kill. However, he might want to consider spending it soon. However, Arian might not give him the chance, and that's going to be it.
Round 2. Fight.
All right, though, the low again. And another forward. The big boot is on the loose. However, Figg gonna end up in the corner. Smile Chip and Akuma, make sure you do have those invites locked and loaded, just in case this ends a little bit early. All right, the low again. And more gunshots. And another one, though. The low is going to be good. The Eagly on the loose, chat. And Figg is trying to find that opening. However, Arian being more than a match for this. There's the Farah as well. Figg might be able to take the lead here with this punish. Jumping city population, you bro, and here comes Arian. Arian, though, known as one of the better players you will see on from the Middle East. However, though, the low is going to hit. And there's a big command grab. The Farah. Homelander is going wild, man. We gotta call it like we see it. And Chad, I just want to say thank you guys all so much for being here. Thank you so much for supporting the events. And this has been a banger to start us off. Europe versus the Middle East, and this is a living legend that has lived up to its legend. And this is gonna be all Arian taking the game. And Arian breaking the neck on the way down, a 2-1 score, and that is looking good. And Poison Meat saying this is the battle of the anti-heroes, the R-rated superheroes, and I'm most certainly gonna agree with that. On to the replay we go, to the big Jumbotron chat, and as I always say, man, this one could come down to the wire. There's only one way to find out. Do we get that game 5? Let's see it, chat. On to our next match we go, game number 4. All right, let's do it. Let's go and let's roll. Figg right now still on that 2-1 lead. Smile Chimp in the house. Always a pleasure to see you, brother. And Red Bully, what's going on? He's saying buff Homelander. I don't know if I agree with this, chat. Do we agree with this? All right, though, Riff is going to be getting some wind in their sails, some steam in their engine. The gunshots are on the loose, and so is the low tremor. However, though, that is going to be now Arian starting to adapt here. I kind of like it. The low is good, and look at the footsies coming from Arian, Chad. Arian is on a roll right now. Can this man be stopped? And this is going to be Figg, though. Beautiful up block. Souls have been saving his ass. Beautiful use. All right, Figg, though, he is getting hit by the wake-up buttons, Chad. The low is good. And nice into the air. He breaks the neck. No fair to rebound it, though. He tries to go for the grab. However, Figg will be getting the better end of that trade. He does not have a lot of health. There's another grab. And slams him right back down. And what is this gonna be? Goes for all the chippopotamus. And another grab attempt. Hang on a second. Arian, he's got to be perfect. The down 2 cancel from Figg. And he's going to let it loose. For I don't know why. I don't know why he spent that fatal blow, jab, but that is going to do a solid chunk of damage.
Just stay down.
And chat, excuse me for one quick second, if you can. I'll be back in about a round. And Spawn, are you here by any chance? All right, let's do it. No, FireAxe, no. But Spawn, if you are here, please check your DMs. We're actually gonna have a replacement today for match number 3. FireAxe, if you see Spawn, if you are with him, let him know that I'm actually not gonna use him today as a last second fill-in. And Wasnet, I will be there very soon. Yeah, if you can let him know, FireAxe, somebody was replaced, and I don't feel very good about it. So, Spawn was supposed to be a last second fill-in. Let him know he can play in the event tomorrow. However, I do have somebody on deck. All right, let's do it. Let's go. No, it's not going to be Ross. It's not going to be Ross. However, chat, sorry about that delay. We are all good to go. Arian, though, going to be slamming Figg down. Can he send this to a game number 5? Nice. Overhead again, but there's the up block, and here comes Figg. He does not have fatal blow. And later, Rock, what's going on, brother? How you been? Great to see you back in the house. Is this going to chip out? Daffy, it's a pleasure as always, my man. And this is going to be Figg absolutely closing the show.
Brutality.
Eat peace, motherfucker.
PeaceMaker.
All right,
wins.
chat, and with that performance, that is going to be EU on the board. Arian going down, but you know what? A gigantic thank you to him for filling in on a very last-second match. Chat, with that result, we're going to go take a look at this replay. Let me show you exactly what is coming up next. Alan McBarry, that is another goated name. Welcome back to the channel. All right, though, so with that result, it is going to be none other than Figg. Let me show you on the big bracket, and guys, hopefully you're enjoying the action. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, but we also do have a switch-up. Let me show you exactly what that's going to look like. So, with that result right there is going to be none other than Figg from the EU, moving on to the semifinals. Various, what's going on, brother? However, in match number 3, we're actually going to have AngelsCreed. He is going to be coming out with that goated Johnny, and he is going to be taking on FireAxe. However, coming up next, this is going to be Akuma taking on Wasnet. The invites have already been sent out. Let's do the damn thing and let's go. This is going to be Akuma Dragon coming from the Middle East. He is going to be taking on Wasnet coming from EU. Let's do the damn thing and let's send it your way.
The Tea House.
So you
All right, let's do it.
Reiko.
Let's go and let's make this happen, chat. The winner of this will be advancing. And by the way, guys, currently a $0 prize pool. If anybody does want to donate to that, never mandatory, of course, but always appreciated. But not before I say what's going on to my goat Arrow in the building. My most recent Shark Tank top 8 finalist. All right, the jump-in is going to be looking good. The chat is loving this. Akuma Dragon, we have not seen him in a while, and it does help if I spell his name right. All right, let's go. And look at this Arasani coming out with the heat. But Akuma, he has been known for this Reiko, one of the better ones you will see on the Middle East side of things. Overhead is going to be good. Wasnet, though, a savvy veteran, man. He has made countless amounts of my top 8s, many top 8s around the EU scene, man. You'll see him. He's a staple of Rips Arena. He's a staple of everywhere that is Europe. All right, jumping pressure is going to be all over the place, though, but look at this damage. Wasnet coming on strong, trying to bring this back. And by the way, can we talk about Akuma with the Reiko and the Madam Bo? That is actual insanity right there. All right, the overhead pressure in Akuma is looking damn good to start us off.
Round 2. Fight.
And Osboss, the South Boss, welcome to the building, guys. Thank you so much for all the support. And by the way, guys, we did just post a new YouTube video today. If you want to go take a look, it's right there. The women's tournament we just did yesterday will be up tomorrow. Be sure to tune in. That was a banger event. However, look at this damage that Wasnet is putting on Akuma. He's going crazy. But that's going to... Wait, the Madam Bo kept it safe. Ain't no way, chat. The overhead lash is no good. Wasnet saying, hold my lashes while I go in. Akuma on the verge of ending this thing right here and right now. Is he gonna do it? And that is gonna be close to Madam Bo as well, and that is gonna be it.
Finish him.
And chat, Akuma, a living legend, living up to this legend. Middle East is looking good in this round. Remember, this is Europe versus the Middle East. Every player here is from one of 2 regions, Europe or the Middle East, and let's go. All I gotta say, man, a super banger event, man, and this chat has been super supportive, guys. If it were not for you, I would not do these events. We got a lot more stuff coming, and guys, tomorrow we are celebrating my birthday right here on stream. Be sure to tune in. We're gonna have a lot of open sets.
Takeda. Reiko. Madam Bo. Sector.
And Arrow, he's over here, he's having a good time. Look at Arasani, he said he's gonna throw a party once they nerf Trevor. Actual insanity. And Damien, yeah, be sure to come through, hang out with us, man. And this is going down right now. Akuma on that 1-0 lead against Wasnet. Wasnet gonna have to rethink his strategy just a little bit. It's been forever, by the way, that we've had Akuma Dragon here on stream. Very happy to see him. However, Wasnet does have some intentions of his own. Wants to bring this bad boy home. Can he do it? Wasnet, though, look at this combo. He's going insane. Hey, much love, esports, man. Thank you again. Overhead slam again, and this has been a pitch-perfect shutout coming from Wasnet. Okay, flamethrower. All right, overhead, and look at this, though. There are ninja stars going everywhere. He just walks in there and does the big air grab. Another one. And Madam Bo is showing no shyness when it comes to the damage. One more. That's all Akuma needs. He lands it! And then he had breaker. Holy moly, he said FireAxe only for your birthday. God damn you, Damie. Wasnet, though, looks like he's going to be able to clean this up, and that is going to be it. Very competitive, though. Akuma was able to come on late.
Round 2. Fight.
All right, let's do it. Let's roll and let's go. Let's do the damn thing. Chat, this is going to be 1 round away from Wasnet potentially tying this up. Europe is looking good. The Middle East is looking good. And the players, they are not being shy about these combos. All right, ninja stars are everywhere. More ninja stars. And another use of the lash. And this is going down. This is going to be Wasnet on the verge of closing this out. Overhead again, Akuma starting to fall apart. What's going on, big FireAxe? FireAxe, hey man, thank you so much. It's not till tomorrow. Oh wait, it is tomorrow where you're at. FireAxe, in Serbia, I'm 31, bro. That is crazy. Oh guys, we're celebrating it tomorrow. However, Akuma gonna lay waste to Wasnet's health bar. All right, though, this shouldn't be enough to kill unless my calculations are off. And my calculations are always off. I'm already at your birthday vape. Let's go, Big Arrow. Shout outs to all you guys. We will be celebrating it on stream tomorrow. I live in California. I live in the past a little bit. And I'm Copper. Thank you so much, brother, for the early birthday wishes, man. Much love.
Is deadly.
Final round. Fight.
Yeah, guys, 31 years ago tomorrow, a vape was born. And this made a lot of people very angry. And sometimes it made people happy. However, we gotta focus on the match right now. This is going to be Wasnet going crazy. He wants to tie this up, wants to get that 1-1 score. He said, babe, I will send you a beer. You bet I'm gonna hold you to that, chimp. I'm gonna hold you to that. Down one again, the overhead. And that is going to be some trouble. And Oonga Boonga, how dare you? And look at these bottles. This is going crazier than me on a Saturday night at the club. He said vape quotes are bangers, man. Hey, man. We're just having some fun, guys. I'm drinking myself a giant root beer. I got all that sugar up in me, and it looks like Wasnet got all these combos up in him, and Akuma's in trouble, and this could be enough to do it. And that is going to be Wasnet absolutely decimating that health bar of Akuma Dragon. 1-1 is going to be the score, and we might see a bit of a comeback here. And Chad, I gotta tell you, man, 31 years old tomorrow, man. I remember when I was your guys' age, man, 17, man, the world was ahead of me. And now I'm here yelling at you guys for 2 hours, man. I would not have drawn it up any differently at all. Arasani says, holy great, god damn you. All right, guys, a 1-1 score. Let's see who's gonna be taking the lead here, and let's go. See, I'm 40, Damien, though, but you probably look like younger than me. The FGC commentating will age you. It has a strange effect. Think of like Matt Damon when he did that thing where he turned old real quick. All right, though, the Europe and the Middle East are going at it. Akuma Dragon and Wasnet, they are all tied up. Arrow, this is true, I know this.
Round 1, fight.
All right, let's see which one of these two is gonna be putting it together. Will Akuma get this damage started? However, it's gonna be Wasnet with a big pickup. And facing a good Reiko, man, like I always say, it's like being the last guy at the orgy. At some point, you just gotta get up in there and make a name for yourself. However, we gotta focus on the match, guys. This is gonna be Projectile City, Population Akuma. Nice, though, and then he goes for the air grab, but he jumps it! Wasnet with the anti-tech. Arasonic, focus on the match, brother. This is good stuff. And again, Wasnet is going absolutely Captain Insano mode. Down ones again. And the Baba of Ro, welcome back to the channel. Great to see you. The overhead lashes, though, and look at this, though. This is gonna be Akuma. He needs so much more damage, though, than this. And Wasnet gonna just lay waste, gonna absolutely give him the old Yeller treatment, and that is gonna be the round.
Round 2, fight.
All right. Wasnet, though, with a lot of projectiles under his belt. Akuma, though, those projectiles are going to be nerfed. He said, when next top 8 begin T1000, we're going to do another tournament. It's going to be on Tuesday, our next Shark Tank qualifier. Our $700 series brought to you by this community. However, right now, Akuma trying to go for the zoner treatment. This is Wasnet. He's saying, I got the life lead. You got to come in. And look at this, though, a bit of spam going on here. We do like spam. We're big fans of it. One of the most delicious meats you could have. However, Akuma, though, gonna try to find his way in, gonna get that shimmy neutron, but not before my boy, No Boy, comes through with that resubscription of 6 months. Welcome to the chat, brother. Holy moly, you guys are going even crazy. Is it my birthday or something? Oh, it will be. And again, though, this is Akuma taking the lead on Wasnet. And look at the damage, chat. The damage is going crazy. All right, and the missiles are going everywhere, and unknown viewers hanging out with us. Great to see you, my man. Jump-ins are all over the place, and this is gonna be Akuma. He needs one more. Wasnet cannot afford to get hit. Madam Bo cannot save you. There's no way, there's no way. And that's gonna be the game. That's gonna be Wasnet bringing it back. He's gonna spend the fatal. And Wasnet, man, his defense is looking stellar, to say the least. A 2-1 score. Akuma, he had that round. However, it was going to be Wasnet holding true, man, and that is all you need sometimes. All right, Chad, with that result right there, a 2-1 lead, and EU is looking pretty damn good. But we've got a whole boss character in the form of AngelsCreed coming up next, but it's standing in his way is going to be none other than FireAxe. That is going to be an absolute banger. Gentlemen, make sure you do have those invites sent out whenever it looks like this is going to be ending. Let's get back to the action. Game number 4, I should say, is on the horizon.
Takeda, Reiko, Sector.
And once again, thank you guys all so much for the support. You Too Easy, thank you so much for dropping those subs. And Esports, thank you so much for the raid, brother. All right, let's go into the flesh pits. This is going down right now. All right, Akuma does need one more if he does want to send this to that game number 5. However, Wasnet does not have those plans at all. He wants to end it right here and right now, chat.
The Tea House.
ending your life will be easy. You think so?
Arrow, what is this emo, brother? All right, by the way, as I've been saying, AngelsCreed and FireAxe, make sure you are good to go. Coming up next, the low. All right, though, Akuma, he's got to be careful with that zoning. Takeda is going to eat him alive in that department. Down one again, and the nice command grab to go alongside it. You two easies in the house. Thank you so much for that 5-bomb earlier, brother. You know we love you. He said garden furniture build, let's go. Chad, I'll give you a quick tip. I'll give you a quick hint. In high school, they used to call me the lawn chair. That was my alter ego. They called me the lawn chair because I fold under pressure. Let's get it. All right, Wasnet though again laying it on. Can he take the lead from here? There's only one way to find out. And Arrow is going crazy. Wasnet is going crazy. This whole chat wants to see who's gonna win. The lashes again, and Daffy, what's good, brother? And Wasnet, man, showing no signs of slowing down. He wants this win, and that is gonna be it.
It's not over yet.
Round 2. Fight.
All right, Akuma, Wasnet going crazy, going all over the place. The jump in from Wasnet. He's 2 steps ahead. And that sector rocket is gonna be opening up a big combo. Akuma forced to break. This is his last chance. All right, and another one. He's punching the guts. He's breaking the ribs. And here comes Akuma. Nice. Oh, esports, he's got to be up there, man. He's a very good character. You ever see Rinsler on this character, man? He will make you cry, absolutely. I think I speak for a lot of competitive players when I say that, and myself included. All right, though, that is going to be, no, he tried to punish it, and that's going to be Wasnet. Is he going to spend the fatal now? He needs one more. Wasnet going to see if he can get that restart. The low again, and the overhead's going to connect, and Chad, that's going to do it. That is going to be Wasnet. This should be enough to kill, and I do believe it is. Wasnet absolutely taking a 3-0 score, and Europe is going up 2-0. And what a set to get us started in our second match. However, chat, coming up next, I got a very, very special match for you. This is a whole boss fight. Let me show you exactly what it is I'm talking about. We got you two easy AngelsCreed hanging out with us, man. A lot of goats in the building, and FireAxe as well. Can't forget about him. However, this one is only just getting cooking. Keep in mind, we are still in the first round. Chat, with that result, it's going to be none other than Wasnet moving on to the semifinals. Still, we're going to see what is going to await his fate. Coming up next is going to be none other than AngelsCreed taking on FireAxe, the Middle East versus Europe. Let's send it your way, and let's do the damn thing.
Sindel, Rain, Tremor, Janet Cage. Hanging.
All right, here comes FireAxe, here comes AngelsCreed, and by the way, AngelsCreed, a very interesting character. I know he does play Rain a lot. Shout out to Bandinos, who was his teammate. I'm sure these guys go over a lot of tech. However, FireAxe, one of the best Sindels you will see on planet Earth. MK1, what's going on, brother? Holy moly, MK1, I remember you used to come through and you used to be very sour about the game, but you know what? We as the community, we love having you around, and welcome back to the channel. All right, FireAxe, though, versus Creed, though. This is going to be some instant armor coming out of Creed. Overhead is not going to be good. FireAxe, very good. I've seen them take on Rain before. However, you know what? This is a very different Rain. AngelsCreed, a Shark Tank finalist. So is FireAxe, but he did qualify a little bit later. Nice, the shimmy neutron, and this is going to be Creed. He's coming on strong. And Creed trying to make his way into grand finals. He would love nothing more. And look at this damage. FireAxe cannot seem to get his way out of the corner. The low again, and look at this damage. Creed is going absolutely crazy. And Creed with basically a pitch perfect shutout, looking damn good. FireAxe, he's got to respond.
Fight.
All right, we are back, and we are at him in FireAxe with a very interesting use of the armor, but was able to activate the tremor. Beautiful forward one. He called it out because of the Whippopotamus, and here comes FireAxe. And Chad, Ariel is where we are taking this direction. FireAxe trying to make his way eastbound and down. The tremor, though, not going to be able to get that mix, but here comes Fire with a tremendous lead on Creed. Down one again. And look at this. He gets the mix, and FireAxe is pitching a shutout. FireAxe is loading up on the damage. He's going aerial for this forward 4 again. Forward 4 square into the overhead. All right, the grab will the cameo be able to help? It most certainly will for Creed. Gonna clean that up, and now starting to pour it on. Good breaker coming from FireAxe. Overhead, no, I don't know if that's punishable. However, Creed gonna do everything within his power to pull this one back. And MK1, man, much love, man. Thank you guys all so much for hanging out. As you guys know, these events are driven by the community. Thank you guys so much, man. And as you guys know, this is a Vapes Fight Night, man. Yeah, all powered by the community. Everything we do, man. Thank you guys again for all the support and all the help along the way. And Big Joker, what's going on, brother? Joker, look at this rain right here. Is this gonna be the thumbnail right now? And You Too Easy is saying buff. What does that say? I can't read it. Is it Reiko? You Too Easy, what are you saying? Forward one again, the low, and now FireAxe is gonna be trying to take the lead, trying to get this 1-0 score. The low again, and another one, but there's a nice down one to greet you, and a nice forward one to meet you as well, and FireAxe will not stop pressing. And what is this? You Too Easy, he's going insane! He's dropping for 10 on the channel! You Too Easy refusing to let me commentate. You Too Easy, I beg you. He's saying, babe, I said this. You read that, motherfucker. Can we get some big W's for You Too Easy? And that is going to be FireAxe taking game number 1 and looking damn good, man. 1-0. Going to be the score on the night.
Sindel wins.
All right, chat. FireAxe with that 1-0 score. I do wonder if it would behoove AngelsCreed to pull up with that Johnny. We will find out. And by the way, can we all put a big W in the chat for You Too Easy? And look at this man becoming a celebrity around here. He was a VIP. He turned moderator, said, Vape, I want to help out with events. And you know what? I agree. I'm going to let it happen. All right, man. Shout out to all the community support. I'm talking about You Too Easy, Oz Boss, man, Mezzy from yesterday, man. You guys are absolutely good and a pillar of this community. Thank you guys so much again. But you know what? Sit back, enjoy the action, and let's see if FireAxe can clean this up or if it's gonna be Big Creed. You guys have no idea how satisfying it is to tell friends that I scream at people for a living. They're like, that's gotta be therapeutic. I'm like, absolutely. Absolutely it is. Creed sticking out with the rain though. FireAxe gonna make him pay with that mix. And here comes Big Skibbity. Fire though starting to pour it on a little bit earlier than often. And again though, Creed cannot get a read on this Sindel. Very good use of the poke. Oh, You Too Easy. Hey. You Too Easy. Did I tell you, by the way, somebody told me the other day, they actually listened to my stream in order to go to bed. My question was, am I that boring? And the answer is, of course I am. All right, forward 4 again, though. This is Creed, though. He is trying to close the distance. He is trying to get FireAxe out of here. Okay, the punish, but FireAxe, though, that forward one is going to be game time. And this is going to be trouble. FireAxe is going to take the round. In what is going on? Big Ultimate in the house, man. How's everything on your side of the aisle? He said it's like trying to sleep in a rave, man. Oh, yeah, man. You don't want to sleep during a rave, man. 9 out of 10 dermatologists are not going to recommend that you sleep during this stream. FireAxe, though, again, trying to close the show on Big Creed. Creed, though, he's got to get out this corner. What's going on? Kill again. FireAxe is going mix and chat. I am pissed. I am royally pissed. Skibbity's playing too good. Recharging the cameo, the low again. FireAxe, though, he's got to be on his P's and Q's. AngelsCreed, though, he does not have a ton of health to play with. He does not have a ton of time to play with. Gets that shimmy neutron. All right, Jumpin' City population, you, bro. Said they've got the best voice. I don't know about that. But you know what? We do try. And as I say that, chat, it is going to be none other. Wait. The low again. FireAxe trying to get that last poke, and he's gonna go ahead and hit him with that cross guard. A 2-0 lead coming for FireAxe. Now, it is AngelsCreed who has got to make a decision here. We've seen that Johnny Cage, man. It is a living legend that does live up to the legend. However, this is going down. Let's go take a look at that replay on the Jumbotron. He says, vape supply request to Sports Channel. I don't know what you're even saying, T1000, but you know what? I'm going to allow it. However, AngelsCreed is going to be down by a 2-0 score. Is he going to pick the Johnny? Is he going to stick it out with the rain?
Sindel. Johnny Cage.
All right, the gloves are off for AngelsCreed. He is coming out with the main character now. AngelsCreed Johnny, amongst the best you will see. So far, this has been all Europe in this battle between EU and ME. Let's see if AngelsCreed can do anything to bring it back. Blazing Fire, what's going on, brother? Welcome back to the channel. Look at you too easy, getting compliments everywhere, man. He is lighting up that sub goal, man. 16 on the day. Are we gonna allow it? Absolutely not. That being said, I am. Hey, Blazing Fire, not a problem, brother. Welcome back. Great to see you, man. Look at this Johnny right here we got in front of you, because this is going to be amongst one of the best you will see. Okay, forward one. And again, FireAxe, though. I don't know if I would say he struggles in this match, because we have seen him against Mouaz. Those two go back and forth. But what I will say is this is going to be a lot more competitive. And Daffy gifting a sub to Kanimani. Let's go. Daffy dropping 5 on us yesterday and saying, Vape, I got you covered for today. Thank you again. And Kanimani sub to the channel. That is a scary proposition. All right, though, but look at this. It is going to be AngelsCreed with the life lead, basically telling FireAxe, you got to come to me. Jump in, though, but the trip guard going to catch him. And look at this, though, FireAxe, he is whiffing. And now the tremor is out, though. AngelsCreed, he is locked into this variation. Do or die now for him. And a nice grab of FireAxe, and get off of me, good sir. The forward one's gonna catch him. And Kanimani, great to see you. Connie, are you joining Shark Tank anytime soon? $700 on the line. You know what? That is not chump change at all. Thank you again to this community for putting that up. You know what? And the event is not even over. And the jump in, and that is going to be good, and that is FireAxe going on set point.
Round 2. Fight.
All right, let's do it. Let's roll, and let's go. That is a beautiful conversion. Almost picked it up, did AngelsCreed. Another grab. All right. And look at these two. They are bobbing and weaving all over the place, though. AngelsCreed, though, very good defense from him. However, FireAxe says it is still my turn. The whiffopotamus from Creed, and he's in some trouble. And Daffy in the house, thank you so much again for everything you do, man. Much love. And that goes to the entire chat. You guys are absolutely goated. But here comes FireAxe. He needs just one more. All right, FireAxe keeping this corner pressure alive, and Creed is in trouble, chat. There's no two ways about it, and this should be enough to do it. And this is gonna be none other than FireAxe taking it over Creed. And he is still bobbing and weaving and skibbity. At a 3-0 score. AngelsCreed, thank you so much for playing. I'm happy we were able to get you on stream. However, that will be FireAxe advancing to the next round. However, chat, coming up next, we got a little something special coming your way. We got 2 players, again, one representing the Middle East and one representing Europe. Let me show you exactly what it is I'm talking about, chat. However, very big ups to both players for coming through. AngelsCreed, we appreciate you putting it on the line. And FireAxe, you know we love having you. Those are 2 Shark Tank finalists you will see later this month, I believe. Yes, later this month. However, let me go to the bracket and let me show you exactly what it is we are dealing with. All right, so with that result, it is going to be none other than FireAxe moving on to the semifinals. And chat, I'm excited about this one. Coming up next is going to be DefTat, one of the better PeaceMakers and Kitanas you will see. Let's see it, chat. This is going to now be Mouaz. Go ahead and send that invite out, and let's get started.
Kitana.
Much love to everybody who has participated today, man. Thank you guys again. And we got a lot of good stuff coming your way. DefTat taking on Mouaz. Riff is back in the house with 2 players.
You like me.
And by the way, Wasnet, make sure you and Figg are good to go. Coming up next, make sure you get those invites sent out before the match starts. All right, Mouaz, we've seen one Johnny today. How is this Johnny going to look? He said Diz will make it, says Arrow. What are you even talking about? All right, Mouaz gonna be trying to avoid those projectiles, though. DefTat, nothing to be tribal with. We did see them at the offline in Biennale, looking pretty damn good. However, Mouaz, man, known as the best Johnny you will see on this planet. There's still a lot of questions, man. How does he do against Kitana zoning? And right now, this is gonna be a nice grab, and we are now going westbound on this end. All right, DefTat going with the stagger pressure. How many Kitanas has this Johnny fought? Who knows? All right, though, but DefTat in the lead, trying to avoid the Tremor Rock and doing a pretty damn good job. And the poking is special, but Mouaz catches a very good read from Mouaz. Mouaz going corner bound and down 4-3, the 4-3-2. Keeping it plus, what is this, though? He tries to go for the Tremor Rock. Mouaz, can he use that rock at all? I don't know what that thing is or what it does. However, I do know that DefTat is on an exceptional lead over Big Mouaz right now. And by the way, it has been all Europe making it to the semifinals. Can Mouaz stop that trend? Below. Oh, tries to spend it right now, though. Mouaz not getting shimmied. Very solid defense. Going up to the sky. 2-1. The 2-1-2, the jump in. And this, wait a minute, the down 2 cancel. He drops it. Not like this. Mouaz in the low catches him.
I am just getting
And Mouaz, man, that down 2 cancel, that was just what the doctor ordered. However, DefTat was able to avoid the damage afterwards and take the round. All right, and going skybound and down and going westbound on the I-10 freeway. Look at the use of the chameleon as well. Daystar, what's going on, brother? Yeah, one again. And Apu, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. We're just over here, we're enjoying some matches right now, and it does appear Mouaz is in trouble because this Kitana is relentless. The jump in again, that is guaranteed, but he misses the timing. Mouaz, is he gonna spend it? An I-1 score, what's going on, brother? Welcome back. And this is gonna be enough. However, DefTat still believes in the round. There's no way Mouaz was able to close that distance, and that is gonna do it.
I am the one. This guy is trending.
Final round. Fight.
All right, chat, with this result right here, Mouaz, he does have some wind in those sails right now. However, these 4-3s are going to be relentless as well. DefTat has got to get on their bike, got to get it going. There's a nice punish, but Mouaz wants to keep that corner pressure. The height meter is locked in and it is loaded. And this is going to be Mouaz taking the lead. That height meter about to wear off, though. And another grab. And Clux, man, he's enjoying it, man. He's wondering who's gonna win. This is nerve-wracking. DefTat, can they find their way out of the corner? Mouaz has been a brick wall, sends him up to the sky. This is not gonna do it. One more will be required. And Mouaz, he is walking away with this thing. And chat, this is gonna do it. The chips ahoy. And all right, that 1-round score coming out of Mouaz, representing Rift, and I'd say doing a damn good job representing them, man, trying to make it to the semifinals. DefTat will have to make something happen in these next 2 games at a bare minimum. However, looking damn good, Mouaz. We are going to that next game, and let's send it your way. By the way, shout outs to the community as well, guys. Everybody hanging out here, and I have to say, every single day, this is always a party. All right, though, Mouaz again enjoying that 1-game win streak. We'll need 2 more to bring the house down.
Tremor. Tomb of the Dragon.
Let me go ahead and let me switch those names around. It will be DefTat coming on the right side of the screen.
Will not.
And Clux, yeah, Mouaz is a force of nature, man. He is a very good player, and I believe coming out of Egypt. And Wyhor, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. All right, let's get it, let's roll, and let's go. However, the down 1 again. This Kitana, man, he's got to keep the zoning up if he wants any chance of taking out Mouaz. Mouaz, though, maybe some grabs will work, but they also might not work. It's a very treacherous position. It's a very treacherous idea as well, grabbing Mouaz. The jump in, the fan not able to catch him. Mouaz in a nice grab. All right, down 1 again, 4-3, and Mouaz trying to backdash, but this is gonna be DefTat not allowing it. DefTat with a sizable lead, and this just might be enough to clean up the round. DefTat coming on strong, and does get the opti. DefTat is going wild. All right, and that is gonna do it. He tried to get the high meter, but DefTat does have some fans for your viewing pleasure. All right, the down 1 into the high riser, into the Tremor. That is going to be completely safe, by the way. Shout out to Tremor, a very popular cameo. And Tormgard, Smile, Chim, Clux, Obi World, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Okay, and a nice use of the armor. DefTat is gaming. These guys are going all over the place, man. They are making it happen. They are going crazy. And look at the movement between these two. The ping, by the way, does look pretty good. Overhead. He said, shout out Tremor. You know I'm just yapping, chimp. The down 1 and the 4-3. We are going all the way across the screen. Slasher game with the follow. Much love, brother. And another grab, Mouaz. He is slowly but surely trying to bring this back. And by the way, chat, we just got a 50 ball. Ain't no way.
thirst trap.
And we know exactly who that is. That is gonna be none other than you too easy. Coming through with the big $50 for the stream. Let's go. All right, these players gotta go Omega Sweat mode. By the way, chat, I need to see every W that you can find right now. And you too easy, I don't know what to say except for thank you so much, brother, for everything you do. I think me and you in this chat and every player here owe you a gigantic thank you. And chat, is it time for the you too easy emote? Let me know right now. I'll do it. But only if you guys ask. And Oxy saying dubs and arrow. All right, what are we gonna get you too easy for an emote? Everybody in chat, let me know. Is it gonna be a smoke emote? But then Arrow's gonna use it. We do have an arrow emote, by the way. He said a smoke emote? All right, I'll have to get one drawn up. And Sintek, he has donated far more than 200, man. You too easy, man, showing that there are no breaks on the train, but so are the players. We are all tied up. He said, so there's a smoke emote right there, Chip. Once again, thank you so much to this community. Thank you so much to these players. And now, Omega Sweat mode is on the board. 4-3, down 1. And this is gonna be High Riser City, population you, bro. And you got 50 reasons why you gotta be an Omega Sweat right now. And Mouaz is putting on the pressure. The 2-1-2. And that is gonna do it. Mouaz on a 2-0 lead. He is the last hope for the Middle East in this event. DefTat, though, is seeming like they are right there with a Mouaz, able to kind of figure them out later and pour it on late. Let's go take a look at that Jumbotron. All right, and chat is saying we need to get you too easy a smoke emote, but it has to be like a funny picture, right? That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, chat. However, that is going to be, again, Mouaz on a 2-0 lead right there. We love to see it. And let's go take a look at that next match, game number 4. These have been very competitive matches, I have to say.
Chameleon, the Great Hall.
All right, let's go and let's roll. Arrow's having a blast. It takes in the building as well. Chat, let's get this party started.
Earthrealmer, you have lost your mind.
Kitana sounds so goddamn sassy right there, and I kind of like it. That being said, I don't like it.
Fight.
Oh, Smile Chip, we got 50 reasons why you gotta be an Omega Sweat. All right, the low again. And look at this, though. DefTat, they can see the prize pool. What has you too easy activated? Lady Sindel, that's actually FireAxe waiting in the background, wondering who his next opponent's gonna be. Nice, the low again. DefTat. DefTat with the lead. We've seen this before. And what's going on, Big UV? UV's still another player, man. We're looking to qualify for Shark Tank. There's only 6 left. And I'll tell you what, chat, I am entering every single one of them just to gatekeep you guys. All right, 4-3 again, the down 1, the double down 1, but a beautiful duck coming from DefTat. We've seen them win every single one of the first rounds of these sets.
Your service ends here.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh yeah, MK1, you don't want to see me get on the sticks. Literally, you don't want to see it. All right, though, the overhead is gonna hit. DefTat is gaming. Mouaz, he's got to find a way. He does not want to go to a game number 4. He wants to end this right here and right now. And this corner pressure is going to be a way to get it started. Down 1. Okay. And trying to go for the armor, but Mouaz, he is onto that trickery. Overhead again. And another grab, though. This is trouble. Mouaz with the jump and the ballsy jumping. However, the Galavia is going to kind of reset that neutral. Down 1, and another grab. Hang on a second, DefTat. We've seen them win the first round of every single game here. However, they have not been able to win one game. Is this gonna change things? Mouaz trying to close that distance. A well-placed shadow kick might behoove him here. And look at this, neither player able to get it going. But that's gonna be a big open up and he can't break. This is not gonna do it, but it's gonna be damn close. Mouaz is in trouble. Is this actually gonna kill? Not yet. And this Kitana just needs one more hit, and that up block is gonna send him stumbling, bumbling, and rumbling. A 2-1 score. And you know what? DefTat showing some big signs of life.
Brutality. Kitana wins.
By the way, big shout outs to DefTat, man. I got to see them at Viennale. Not personally, I was on Ripstream, but I did get to see them play, man. Looked like they were having a great time, man. And a veteran of the scene. I believe they've been around since MK11. And Mouaz, man, the newcomer coming from Egypt, man. The Middle East is well represented with him. One of the best Johnnies you will see out there, and he's looking to bring this back.
Johnny.
All right, Chad, let's roll in. Let's go. Mouaz on a 2-1 score. DefTat doesn't need to bring this back if he does want a shot
like you
at moving to the semifinals. And Arrow, of course, after you. Yes.
Earthrealmer, you have lost your mind.
All right, let's do this damn thing. Can Mouaz close this out right here and right now? He just needs one more game. And Wasnet and Figg, make sure you guys are locked, loaded, and ready to roll. The low again, and another low again. The low so nice. DefTat did it thrice. Overhead is gonna hit. And Mouaz, a very well-placed forward. High riser as well. Gotta be careful for that tremor. However, this is DefTat now struggling. Overhead again. And another grab, though. This is trouble, Chad. And Mouaz, once he's got you in this corner, man, there is literally no escape, man. He is a boa constrictor in this corner, and he is gonna be seizing the moment and taking that round. All right, gotcha. Thank you so much, Wasnet. And Pele, you have yourself a great night, brother. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, and feel free to come by anytime you want to. Jump ins again, but the hype meter, he's got to spend it, does Mouaz. Nice. Up in the air. And Tormgar, yeah, with the amount of tremor we see, Stone Combat's not a bad call at all. All right, that hype meter is not going to be activated anymore. And Pele, thank you so much for that follow, brother. All right, though, the fans are out. They are locked. They are loaded. That tremor is looking to do some dirty work. We already know what we're looking at. Glazer out, and so are Kitana fans. Chad, what are we going to see here? And that's going to be a big punish. Mouaz, though, he is shucking, he is jiving, he is bobbing, he is weaving. And DefTat, though, they've got to make this round count. They cannot afford to lose one more, because that will end the set. Oh, the micro duck coming from Mouaz. The OS, and he has got to eat this burger, does DefTat. All right, jump-ins all over the place, though, but Mouaz going to go with a well-placed grab. Tremor is back in your life. 4-3-2, goes high riser again, the tremor, get him, wait a minute. No punish on that, that is very interesting. Arasani, I might not even do it, we'll see. All right, the low again, another grab, but he says, get off me, good sir, that's my purse, I don't know you. But what is DefTat gonna do right now? He doesn't have options. And that is gonna be a 3-1 score coming out of Mouaz. And that is absolutely going to be ending things. GG's and DefTat, thank you so much for playing, man. I think I speak for everybody when I say we wanna see that Kitana and we wanna see it real soon. However, chat, with that result right there, that is going to be Mouaz from the Middle East making his way to the semifinals. Arasani, that's the thing. If you say something, I'll just go along with it. I'll be like, yeah, fuck that stream. All right, though, but a 3-1 score. GG's to both players. Congratulations to Mouaz. And what can I say? You two easy lit up that prize pool like a Christmas tree. And Mouaz saying, you know what? I think I got time to stick around. However, chat, coming up next is going to be none other than Figg taking on Wasnet. Let's do the damn thing. Let's send it your way, and let's go.
Takeda.
Hey, DefTat, thank you so much for being here, brother. I really appreciate you tuning in, man. And I love seeing you a lot more around here, man. Definitely hope to get you back on stream soon, but you know what, chat? Semifinals is here. Wasnet taking on Figg. I sweat, looking to make the grand finals. Hey, thank you again, DefTat, man. Much love, man. Much, much love. And Arrow saying, I'm tired. I'm tired of seeing so many tremors, Arrow. What about me? What about Figg? Okay. All right, Figg, though, this PeaceMaker has been what the doctor has been ordering, and let's see what he's got.
Force field.
All right, the force field is going to counteract a lot of that bomb squad coming out of Wasnet. Semifinals are bound and down. Remember, there is no loser semifinals. If you lose, you are done. Nice low, but hang on a second. The Tremor going to pick it up. PeaceMaker Tremor is a disgusting combo. And what is this? All right, chat, look at this. Figg still pressing, not afraid. But Wasnet does know these gaps. This is a character he had to fight so often back in the day. Down one again, the low again. And look at the long lashes of Wasnet, able to get the counter on Figg. Wasnet is gaming. And Arrow, that's a very good point. Luckily, we've seen neither. No, we did see Homelander. All right, good stuff. And he's gonna spend it. Is it gonna hit? It is not. He tried to throw out the eagly, but it was not enough, chat.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, Clux, tomorrow is tomorrow. Tomorrow we're celebrating. And by celebrating, What am I actually doing tomorrow? I'm hanging out with you guys, man. That's the most important part. I think my dad said we're going to a hibachi steakhouse. I've never been there. I'm not too sure how I feel about people playing with my food, but you know what? If the food's good, they'll get a 5-star out of me. All right, let's go. Though that is going to be another punish, though, coming out of Wasnet. Still continuing strong. All right, and again. And a low. And this is gonna now be Figg trying to bring it back, trying to battle. Oh, Smile Chip, steak is my favorite food, man. Actually, it might be seafood. Anybody in chat who doesn't like seafood, be honest with me, man. It is the best thing you will ever eat, man. However, though, we do have bullets everywhere. We do have lashes everywhere. And the bombs again, the rockets are going crazy. DX, you do not like seafood? Are you serious? DX, this changes everything between us. I'm kidding. All right, though, the lash is not going to reach. He said, funny enough, my birthday was yesterday. Hey, Oxy Blue, happy birthday, brother. Much love. Hell yeah, man. Shout outs to the May birthdays. Being born on Mother's Day is crazy, by the way. And that is going to be Wasnet with a 1-0 score to start us off. And Nebo, how you been, brother? Dude, I'm doing amazing, man. We're just talking about birthdays and stuff. Apparently, there's some matches as well going on. Chat, let's go take a look at that replay, because I didn't even see it. I'm not going to lie. And DX, dude, I cannot believe it, man. You gotta try something, man. Maybe a nice salmon, maybe some crab legs. Seafood will treat you nice. And if you're watching on the YouTube side of thing, do you also not enjoy seafood if you're watching? These are things I wonder about, chat. And Smile Chim, hey, man, shrimp gang all day, man. I'm not just talking about the food. Let's get back to the match. All right, let's do it, man. This is gonna be Figg coming out with something a little bit more top tier.
Only if it takes that to finish.
Chat, I need you to focus on the match right now, all right? I see you guys laughing right now, but this is some serious business. Let's not pretend anymore that these aren't two titans going to war. All right, and Wasnet. Yeah, after those outbursts I do, after those long rants, by the way, guys, I gotta recharge for a quick second. It's like when you use Hyper Beam in Pokemon. I'm like, hang on a second, bro. Let me grab some bench for a minute. All right, though, the low again, and this is Figg still trying to find his way. Wasnet, I cannot think of the last time he has won a tournament here, but I know he has. Figg has won actually a couple. Shout outs to the Ice Sweat boys again, but Wasnet looking to make history, looking to win another tournament. He could be on his way. All right, the long lashes, the bomb squad, the sector squad, double the rockets, double the vape, and then it is another punish, chat. And showing no signs of slowing down is Wasnet, that 1-0 lead. Gonna be treating him nice. However, Figg will have something to say about it. And the high riser onto the west side of the screen we go. The low, the double low, the triple dap. And Figg, is this actually going to kill? There's no way. This is gonna do a solid chunk of change, chat. There's no two ways about it. And chat, that is actually going to kill Figg with the comeback.
Round 2, fight.
All right, chat, all right. You guys wanted action. I wanted to delay it for as long as I could, but I could not deny it. By the way, I also want to take this time to say shout outs to Rips. Hopefully he's doing well, man. I know he said he's taking the next few days off, man. Hopefully we do see him back, because those finals are going to go crazy. And another low. Figg is literally spamming, and Wasnet going to take advantage of the situation. Smile Chip in the building. Clux is over here enjoying the action. The Arasani is hanging out as well. Guys, I love seeing your guys' faces every single day. Shout outs to the Goats and Arrow. And Figg, he is one combination away, and that should be enough, but he's gonna break. Good low, and the lashes are out, and Figg looking for one more. Can he get one more? MK1 putting up those dragon emotes, and chat, one more is all it's gonna take, and Figg is gonna do it. All right, Chad, with that right there, that is a 1-1 score. And Figg, with the general shout, man, with that fresh coat of paint, is going to be taking the lead and seizing the momentum. All right, guys, action awaits us. Remember, this is only semifinals number 1. Coming up is the rematch that we've been waiting for on this channel, Mouaz versus FireAxe. Make sure you grab your popcorn, man, grab some snacks, grab some gas station pills, whatever it is you gotta do. Just make sure you're here watching that match.
General shot.
And by the way, my whole family's in the house tonight, dude. It's so hilarious. I remember I told you guys, I asked my dad, I was like, hey, can you hear when I commentate? He's like, Pretty sure the whole block can hear when you commentate. I'm like, oh, okay, we're doing our job then. Wasnet coming out with the T1K. This is very interesting. Wasnet trading the lashes and the bomb squad for something a little bit more liquid metal. So you need to get soundproof walls? Or I just need to kick them all out. Something like that. It's a public enemy number 1, says Oxy Blue. We've seen this character run a complete menace on this meta. We gotta call it like it is. But Figg still gonna be charging on and seeing what he can do here. The jump-ins are everywhere. All right, though, what is he gonna do from here? Figg's not gonna wait around. He's gonna go for the punish, and Wasnet's in trouble again. I don't know if I agree with Wasnet switching here. T1K is a very good character. However, he was doing just fine with the Takeda. However, it's not too late now. It's too late now. All right, the liquid metal, the liquid burner, that's a direct punish. Remember, with that most recent balance patch, they did make it a lot more punishable on block. And he gets him, and he gets the shimmy neutron. But Figg's still able to advance and still able to get it done. The low, he's blowing up the Movado. Figg, man, he will not let you breathe, man. He is a boa constrictor. All right, and the staggers on staggers, though, you know Figg's gonna try to call these out pretty soon, rather than later. Down one again, the double down one, the double dip, the triple dip. All right, and Wasnet again. We've seen Figg play this character as well, but he did drop him pretty soon after he came out. Was not quite his play style. Down one, the double down one, and the triple dip, the triple down one. Okay, rockets are everywhere, and Figg is still gaming right now. He needs one more combination. There's a nice grab. Wasnet does have breakaway, but I don't think Figg is gonna do anything to activate it. There's another grab, he's ballsy! And Figg on a 2-1 lead. It was Wasnet who struck first. However, Figg gonna be answering back with 2 complete games. All right, let's do it. Let's go take a look at the replay and let's get this thing going. Figg needs literally one more to send this bad boy home. By the way, coming up after this, FireAxe versus Mouaz. That is what the kids call cinema. That is what the kids call peak. And you know what? We got plenty of time to spare. Let's get to this next match and let's see if we can close this out.
T1000, General Shao, Sector, Mavado, Corrupted Forest.
And all right, Wasnet sticking with the T1000. All right, he is locked in now. There is no going back. He has got to win 2 straight with this character.
Round 1, fight.
All right, let's get going and let's see which one of these 2 does have the goods. All right, we're going high riser on this bad boy, and we're going to the corner on this one as well. And chat, this is gonna be Wasnet, a fresh coat of paint. He's looking damn good. Nice. And the damage is actually heating up. He hits the cameo, and Wasnet having a basically flawless round. And chat, one more will be enough to do it. Wasnet gonna absolutely crush that round.
Round 2, fight.
Chat, once again, thank you guys all so much for hanging out. Thank you so much for being here. As you do know, these events are run by the community. And as you guys know, I do this for a living. Thank you guys again for being so supportive. Simply hanging out makes the day worth it. All right, the low again. And tries to go for the metal boner. Hang on a second. What's going on, big champ? Wasnet needs one more till we get our first game 5 of the night. The jump in punish. And T1000, some of the best jump-ins in the game. Look at the young man reactions coming from Figg. Figg, by the way, one of our youngest players coming in at 15 years old. And those young man reactions don't get any better, but Wasnet, these combos don't get any better. What's going on, Big Elson? I'm doing amazing. How is everything on your end, Elson? Thank you again for being here. All right, the low, but you know what? We're not waiting around for the mix. Wasnet needs one more. All right, the overhead as well. You gotta be careful. Figg is about to get some armor. He does have armor. And you notice Wasnet being super calculated about his next approach. And the overhead is gonna hit. Not gonna be the round, but anything would do it, and that is gonna be guaranteed.
Final round, fight.
Oh, and another big slam. This is gonna be Figg. He is on set point. FireAxe, Mouaz, get those invites sent out. Definitely would appreciate it. All right, Wasnet taking on Figg. Can I Sweat get a finalist? And you Grits win. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. And Figg, he is absolutely demolishing this health bar, chat, leaving no room for error. Wasnet, this is his last chance. Figg, the adaptation has been crazy. The double poke, but the duck. And this is gonna be Figg. He needs one more. And Figg right now, he needs to get, Wasnet needs to get going, but there's gonna be no time. And Wasnet is going, and he is gone. And there is a little bit of extracurricular activity. The bear is coming out, and he is gonna be eaten alive for our viewing pleasure. Holy moly, Chad. What a set, man. Wasnet, thank you so much for coming through to play, man. However, that is going to be Figg. I guess you can say Figg barely got it done. I'll see my way out. Either way, Chad, let's go take a look at that replay. And if you bet on Figg, you will be winning on Figg. And all right, man, what a set, man. However, we now have to take a quick breather and now go look at our next semifinal because, Chad, it is game time. You already know. And by the way, channel predictions for the next match are up. Let's go take a look at that bracket for our viewing pleasure. So with that result, it is going to be none other than Figg coming out of Ice Sweat, making his way to grand finals. However, we're going to see what happens on the other side of things. This has been a historied rivalry. This is FireAxe. This is Mouaz. This is going to be the best Johnny, maybe an MK1, taking on one of the best Sindels in Europe, maybe one of the best Sindels in the game. Chat, invites have been sent out, and let's send it your way. And you too easy saying, let's do a 20-minute prediction. God damn you, you too easy.
Sindel, Johnny Cage, Tremor.
Mouaz, now he's sweating. He's like, what the hell did I just do? If I'm anybody's opponent in the world, I don't care if you're my best friend. I don't care if you're you too easy, who's the goat among goats. I don't care if you're Osboss. I don't care if you're Rips Arena. I'm taking it. All right, Chad, Mouaz right now and FireAxe going at it right now. And let's see. This is going to be a fresh restart.
Round one, fight.
And let's see which one of these two has learned the most from each other. However, FireAxe trying to get that mix. Mouaz, though, the defense is holding up, and we're going high riser on that bad boy. And Luke's forearm, what's going on, brother? Welcome back. How's everything? How is your Monday treating you? Hopefully everybody's doing well. Luke's forearm, I see you. You too easy hanging out. FireAxe still in the chat, of course. And all right, Mouaz, though, he is coming through with a big lead. FireAxe, he would need his ducks in a row if he's gonna take this. Double down one's the forward one. And a nice sweep, though. FireAxe, he would need a solid amount of damage if he's gonna bring this back. And the delayed grab from Skibbity. Mouaz, you can't let this fall apart. Hey, man, Luke's forearm the same, man. I'm just getting my day started. I'm not gonna lie. I just woke up 30 minutes before stream, basically, and I said, you know what? It's game time. Into the air. Mouaz with a nice grab. He is close. He has got FireAxe in the red zone. Below, and he tries to pick it up, but there's a nice tech. There's 28 seconds on the board. There's no way FireAxe, is he gonna spend it? He's about to get meter. He's about to get meter, but he gets it just in time. And FireAxe, I don't know if this is enough to kill, but it is trending that direction, chat. He's gonna have the lead. Mouaz with a well-placed shadow kick can't take this. And the overhead is gonna take it! FireAxe betting it all on the armored overhead. Maybe the tremor to keep it safe, but he didn't even need it. The low, but the back three is absolutely gonna catch you. And Mouaz taking it to his favorite place. This is gonna be him going corner bound, but he now throws him out of the corner. Overhead into the tremor again. 4-3 pressure. 4-3-2. Forward one. He goes for the raw screen. You never want to go in raw. Shout outs to the X. Hopefully she's doing well. As I always say, projectile, instant air projectiles from Skibbity though. Okay, a little bit of input error, but he does seem to have this range down.
You like that?
And the height meter, Mouaz, I'm just gonna build this. You keep hanging out there. The back three, and you know he's gonna activate it as the Oki. This is trouble. Mouaz. And he's got it. This should be the round. And Mouaz is going to take it. And Jesse Atwood, if I knew you were going to be here, brother, I would have dressed way nicer. What's going on, man? We're just having ourselves a little top 8 tournament. Hopefully, your day is treating you well. Forward one is good to go, and the raw scream is gonna be good as well. The tremor's gonna get the remix. Mouaz in some solid trouble here, chat. And Mouaz, he is getting absolutely taken advantage of here. The forward one, chat, this could be close. Mouaz has got a break. He's gonna have it in about 3, 2, 1. He's gotta go for it. Mouaz, though, he's gonna let that full crystalline armor. That is not gonna break it, though. And Chad, one more. The flawless block. Mouaz is in trouble, chat. And the forward one into the low. FireAxe, there's no way. There's no way. Spend it. Spend it. No? Mouaz would need a solid burger to bring this back. And this is actually going to hit. This is guaranteed to hit, I believe. He nails him. Mouaz with the King Gambler setup we've seen so many times. Mouaz still has to be perfect. He will not have the life lead. He is at 0.10 health. Still, Rag, what's going on, brother? The low from the Tremor is gonna absolutely eviscerate him. And Chad, this is gonna be none other than FireAxe taking it by a 1-0 score. And Chad, I have to say, I think Mouaz is most definitely wishing he took that game. And Figg's in chat saying it as well. As we said, that's a decision he is going to regret. However, you know what? I do appreciate the sportsmanship saying, you know what? I understand it's not your fault, it's the hardware. Sometimes these online servers can be kind of balls. Myers, welcome to the chat saying that's a close one, I agree. You too easy. Should we just keep restarting it? We do have the option to do that. All right, chat, here we go. It's going to be FireAxe on a 1-0 lead. Let me switch those clan tags around.
Weren't you also flirting with my daughter?
Yes.
This is I Sweat and this is Riff. And look at you too easy saying we absolutely should. And Poseidon demanding that we restart the tournament. And what can I say? I agree. Let's get everybody back here. AngelsCreed, DefTat, I need you guys all back in. Poseidon did not see the tournament. All right, and again, shout outs to everybody hanging out with us today. Much love, and let's get it going. He said make them fight until one of them quits. I don't even think they would make it to first to 3 if I gave them that option. All right, Mouaz though, and that is a big breakaway. FireAxe does not have the lead. He said, I just have to check it out on the YouTube. Oh man, appreciate that, Poseidon. And look at Poseidon giving me a plug. I hate it. That being said, I kind of like it. The raw scream, he's going in raw. You never want to do that, man. Trust me. Wait, that is going to be a big overhead in FireAxe. Absolutely going crazy with the mix. Somebody stop him. The screams are everywhere, giving him the ex-girlfriend treatment, breaking the eardrums. And chat, this is a problem if your name is Mouaz. By the way, chat, currently a $50 prize pool. If anybody does want to donate to that, here is the link. Never mandatory, but always appreciated. And thank you guys so much again, simply for hanging out. It does mean the world to me and the players. And Mouaz is absolutely gonna lay way. However, he's breaking away. I don't know if I agree with this decision, but you know what? Who cares what I think? The low again. And these two, look at FireAxe, he nails him! FireAxe with the robbery of the century, and he's gonna cash out! And Chad, he is making my voice go up 18 billion octaves, and FireAxe with the robbery. And Noob, what's going on, man? And Fito the man, what is going on, big Fito? Fito, when are we gonna get you to commentate again, bro? I miss you.
Fight.
By the way, shout outs to Fito as well. He does run events alongside Poseidon. Be sure to check him out, does some great stuff. And Fito trying to make his way to the EU side of things as well. Definitely need to show some support. There is gonna be a nice 2-1-2, and we are going into the corner, chat. This is trouble. Jumping's all over the place though, the low. The stand one, and you too easy's going crazy! Are you serious right now, you two? No! Chad, somebody stop this man. He is going too wild. And you too easy is lighting up that sub goal. 28 on the day. Chad, all I gotta say, thank you guys so much. You too easy. It's time we get you an emo. You've been too goated. And I hate it. That being said, I kind of like it. And all right, chat, you too easy saying vape. I think you need a little bit of a wake me up right now. And I'm gonna give you a bit of a wake me up. However, these players have been going absolutely insane. FireAxe, can he take this 2-0 lead over Big Mouaz? All right. And let's see, these two are dancing right now, man. They are in each other's faces. All right. And guys, just to let you know, we will be celebrating my birthday stream tomorrow. Be sure to tune in, man. We got a lot of good matches coming your way. At least I believe we will. I hope we will. Shit. Maybe I'll just play the entire stream. 9 seconds left again. Mouaz does have the lead. FireAxe, Mouaz, just back up. Mouaz, run. Mouaz, get out of there. Mouaz, go. Oh, man, I get scared, man, because Mouaz, he knows what FireAxe is capable of. You just got to run.
Final round. fight.
All right, let's go. FireAxe trying to get that trip guard. Not going to be good. Here comes the tremor. The 2-4 going to stagger it. Nice. And again, we are going up to the sky on this bad boy and the overhead armor to take him out. And we are going now corner bound on the freeway here. Mouaz with a micro duck. We're all over the place, man. We are dancing, we are shucking, we are jiving, we are bobbing, and we are weaving. And FireAxe gonna be taking the better end of this deal. And chat, what has been so far a 1-0 score? This set has been going on for like 30 minutes, man. And another punish, and FireAxe, man, he is going to capitalize. And Mouaz has got to do something. He's got to make something work. However, keep in mind, after this is going to be grand finals, our first, and he nails him, and FireAxe able to get him. After this set, chat, will be a first of 5 grand finals for your viewing pleasure. And all I gotta say is GG's to both players. Let's go take a look at that replay, and still, FireAxe, he does need one more. Let's see what Mouaz has in him. And chat, this has been an absolute banger, man. There's no other two ways about it. These two have been going absolutely crazy, and I absolutely love to see it, chat. Let's go to one more, and let's see if Mouaz can get some win in those sails. And Shutter says they're back. What's going on, Big Shutter? And Trinkasimo, what's up, my man? Coming through with the big banana emotes, man. Love to see it.
Hanging gardens.
Your presence isn't desired.
Isn't it, Empress?
All right, a 2-0 lead here. FireAxe needs to get this done.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, let's do it. And the Hanging Garden is where we've been this entire time, by the way. He said, yo, what's up? Shout-outs from Brazil. Hey, man, much love. Guragam, hey, thanks so much for being here, and shout-outs to the Latin America side of the community. Shout-outs to Brazil. Nice forward 3-2. However, FireAxe the forward 1 again. Nice. The low. And Mouaz right now trying to track him down. This is going to be a problem. FireAxe is going to be getting taken through the ringer. So I'm waiting for energy drinks to turn it up. Do you guys even need energy drinks right now? I gotta let you guys know, man, I am amped. I am good to go. I got smelling salts. I got gas station pills. I am feeling good to go, and so are the players. They are playing like their lives depend on it, because it kind of does. Hey, Guragam, thank you so much, man. Hey, I appreciate it, man. If you're enjoying the stream, much love. We do events basically every single day. Hey, True Frostbite, thank you so much, man. He said, by the way, Vape, I followed you recently, and you do amazing work. Hey, man, all credit goes to the players. I'm just the guy yapping, but I strongly do appreciate that. And I'm Copper, thank you so much for the follow. And Poseidon, no, you have no idea. That's a twist at the end of a punch. Mouaz, is this... Oh, doesn't go for the setup. FireAxe, another grab. And Guragam, thank you so much for the follow. Making it Facebook official. We love you, brother. Nice low. And FireAxe always on the verge. There's 14 seconds left. Shout out to my love life. All right, these two, 9 seconds left. I don't know who's leading. I don't know shit about fuck chat. I don't know nothing. Down one again. And now it's going to be FireAxe in the lead. Mouaz has got to go. Or is he leading? And Mouaz steals it. Absolute highway robbery coming from Mouaz.
Fight.
And chat, I am pissed right now. In fact, I am royally pissed right now. Because these two, they've been playing this first to 3 for like an hour. But you know what? That is W for stream duration. We're big fans of this, by the way. And look at these two, man. They're absolutely having a dance-off. The low is going to catch him. The tremor's there just in case you tried something funny. FireAxe knows how to keep everything safe. Goes for that trip guard, however, a flawless block. Mouaz trying to go for everything he can find. 4-3 again. Mouaz needs one more to seal the deal. Can we get a game number 4? Nice. Into the air. And Mouaz will not let up with the pressure and the grab. Not going to be any good. Would not have gotten any damage anyway, but we are going high riser on this bad boy. This is going crazy. Mouaz does have an exceptional lead here. Good low. Down one again. And another grab. The escape has failed. FireAxe, this is starting to fall apart for him, at least in this game number 3. Are we gonna get some extra innings? You know I'd love to see it. This is the best Johnny you will see in MK, followed by one of the best Sindels on the planet. And here comes Skibbity. Can he get the reset? The tremor is active. He's gonna go for it right now. Can he get this mix? He's going for it. He doesn't get it. Overhead. The 2 and the forward 3 to check you in the gut, breaking the ribs, and FireAxe going down. Mouaz able to send this into extra innings.
Johnny Cage wins.
All right, Chad, you guys wanted some good action, man. Who am I to deny that? By the way, Mouaz, isn't it crazy to think about if you took that game, it'd be 2-2 right now? Who's saying that? I didn't say that. You guys said that. Either way, on to game number 4. Mouaz going at it right now with Big Skibbity. Let's do the damn thing. And True Frostbite coming from Bulgaria. Much love. Shout outs to the Bulgarian side of the community. Shout outs to the European side of the community. We've got Europe. We've got the Middle East. We've got North America. We've got everybody in the world watching this event right now. Maybe not everybody, but we've got some.
It's what's called a reality show, okay?
All right, this is Rift, this is I Sweat, and let's see, can Mouaz send this to a game number 5? He would love nothing more than to advance to that grand finals. And by the way, guys, a $50 prize pool. If anybody does want to donate to that, there are the links right there. Never mandatory, of course, but always appreciated. We got flamingos, we got rubber duckies in chat. I am losing my mind, just kidding. I lost that about a year ago, still can't find it. All right, and Johnny's Mansion, this is gonna be a little bit of home field advantage coming for Mouaz, but the forward one's gonna catch him. Speed's Nail saying shout outs to Mars. Absolutely, man. We gotta terraform that place. That way we can get players from Mars, man. That'll be some cross connection. We'll figure it out. All right, these two all over the place, man. Johnny's Mansion is getting absolutely destroyed. 4-3 is gonna gut check ya. And this is gonna be a 2-1-2. We are going corner bound. And the guaranteed jump in. What is FireAxe gonna do from here? The mix is no good. Remember with Tremor, everything is a mix. You gotta be on your P's and Q's before you end up on the evening news. Okay. Oh, the raw scream's gonna catch up the forward one to advance it. And FireAxe gonna have the lead. Mouaz not completely out of this, not just yet. You gotta make the read here. Mouaz gonna take his turn back. 4-3-2, down 1, into the high riser. Overhead is not gonna hit, and that's gonna be a punish. Mouaz gonna spend it. And Mouaz says, welcome to die. Welcome to Jurassic Park. And this should be the round. It should be this or close. Not quite dead, but he is mostly dead, which is the worst kind of dead to be. And there goes Mouaz.
Trap incoming.
Round 2. Fight.
Mouaz trying to send this to a game number 5 right now, but a big forward one to greet you on the way in. Looking good is Skibbity. 2-4 to stagger, but Mouaz still gonna challenge it. That is gonna be plus from Sindel, by the way. Sindel, a character I've recently picked up, and this character, I'll be honest, this is a very fair top tier. Takes a lot of work, and I don't have that kind of work, so I get my ass whooped. All right, the low again, the 2-4, and the backdashes though from Mouaz, trying to catch him coming in. Oh, dude, Clux, Mouaz's movement, man, some of the best you will see, man. He is in, he is out. I miss her. Either way, let's focus on the match. Nice low. Okay, Tremor again. The low again. Mouaz trying to get this corner pressure, but FireAxe trying to fight his way out of the corner. All right. FireAxe does have the lead, but Mouaz does have the stage control. FireAxe just gonna march him down. He's gonna eat a big knuckle sandwich coming from Mouaz. The jump in again, and chat, look at the damage. Look at the damage. This is trouble. 4-3, 4-3-2. And Mouaz needs one more. Can he close this out? Can he win this game? Can we get that final game that we've been looking for so desperately? And chat, that is gonna be one way for Mouaz to get ahead. A 2-2 score. And this is starting to fall apart for FireAxe. I do not think he's gonna switch characters or variations or anything. He's gonna go right back with the Sindel. Mouaz, he has been putting on a clinic on these last 2 games. And come to think of it, if he took that game from FireAxe earlier, he would already be in grand finals now. However, chat, let's go take a look. Let's get back to the action, and let's see what FireAxe decides to come out with. And remember, after this, Chad, we do have Figg coming through. Sir Figgworth the third, going to be making his grand finals appearance. It is going to be a first of 5 match against the winner of this set.
If Tanya doesn't work out, I will happily guard that body.
You embarrass yourself, Earthrealmer.
Round 1.
All right, let's get it. Let's go and let's roll. These two dancing all over the place, man. We got projectiles on the loose. And back in Johnny's Mansion, this place is going to get destroyed. Alfards, what's going on? He's putting the FireAxe emotes in chat. That's illegal. And Bull's doing it too. All right, guys. No. We're banning the entire chat. I have to do it. I don't want to do it, but I also kind of want to do it. All right, but FireAxe is looking good. Is he gonna make this grand finals appearance? What is gonna happen? We gotta find out right here and right now. The back three is gonna catch you, and the 2-1-2 is gonna be good as well. All right, look at that flamingo in the background. We got ducks in the background as well. That looks like a diver duck. It could be a mallard duck. I'm not exactly a geologist, so I don't know a lot about animals. However, that low projectile is gonna be good. Overhead is not gonna be good. And Mouaz still backing you up. That is what Johnny's game plan is designed to do. Get you into the corner and then make you pay. Did he get the mix? He does not. Mouaz's defense has been exceptional. Mouaz, he is not gonna have the lead, but he will have some excellent corner positions. And now he will have the lead. And 1050 health versus 1050 health. Tremor will have this effect on you. Mouaz putting FireAxe in trouble. FireAxe trying to go down 3 city. And this is another game 5 between these two. These two go game 5 all the time. FireAxe, he is on death's door right now. He has 6 seconds. He's got to go. And another grab, but it's not going to do much. Mouaz going to time him out and take the lead for the first time in the set.
Fight.
All right, the down 3, the low, the fireballs all over the place. And Clux, what's going on, brother? How is everybody in the chat doing, guys? Thank you again so much for hanging out, watching the players, supporting the events, man. We love you guys, and we have many, many more events coming soon, and some of them are gonna be good. God damn you, Shutter. All right, the jumping from Mouaz. He is looking to close this out. The height meter is loaded. The tremor to keep everything safe. There's a nice grab from Mouaz. He has taken an exceptional lead. Down 1 again, down 1 city population, you bro. There's a nice overhead from FireAxe. This is gonna be his last chance. He's gotta get this mix, but he's not able to do it. And Smile Jim coming through with those off-bows emotes, man. We love you, brother. And Chad, FireAxe, is he gonna spend it just to get himself back in range? Mouaz, he needs one more well-placed shot if he wants to take this, but here comes FireAxe. He's got a break. This is anybody's ball game. Do we get that final round of that final game, Chad? Or is Mouaz coming back and going, what, the back 3? That would have been crazy. The tremor as well, 19 seconds, Chad. Mouaz is backing up. Flaw's blocking all these, that's illegal. 13 seconds, Chad, somebody's gotta go. 10 seconds. FireAxe, can he do this? Oh, does he have the lead? And wait, 4 seconds, he nails him. And who is taking it? And Mouaz is gonna win it! And Mouaz is going to grand finals. Let's go! Holy moly. And with that performance right there, it is gonna be none other than Mouaz taking it on a last second timeout. And GG's to both players. And MK Jack saying GG's as well, man. Guys, this has been a crazy set. It lasted about a half hour. However, that was an amazing performance, FireAxe. I think I speak for everybody in this chat when I say thank you so much for coming through to play, and you know we can't wait to have you back. However, Mouaz, it is now going to be Riff versus I Sweat in grand finals. Let me show you exactly what it is we are dealing with. And you too easy coming through with 5 more. Somebody take away his Wally. He is going too crazy. You too easy. Thank you so much. You too easy. What have we done to deserve this, man? You too easy saying vape. Everybody in chat is getting subbed. I don't think you heard me. Thank you so much, you too easy. Can I get some W's all the way around for you too easy supporting this event, man? However, chat, moving on to grand finals is going to be no one else but Mouaz taking on Figg, and we're not going to wait around at all. We are going to send this your way right now. Chat, grand finals is upon us. Let's do the damn thing and let's send it your way. Chat, by the way, this is going to be a 1st to 5 grand final set. There's $50 on the line, by the way. All right, let's do this. By the way, you too easy absolutely destroying that sub goal. Thank you again.
Movie star.
I think you mean megastar.
All right, let's do this. Let's make this happen, and let's see what is going to be on the menu. 1st to 5, you got to win 5. If you win 4 and then lose the rest, you don't win. And by the way, guys, currently $50 on the line. If anybody does want to donate to the winning players tonight, there is your link right there. Never mandatory, but always appreciated. All right, Figg, he is determined to get it done with this grease maker, and let's see what he's got planned for us. However, Mouaz, though, he does have more home field advantage, and I don't like this. That being said, I kind of like it. Trying to get that shimmy neutron. The grab is going to be good, which means the tremor is going to be good. And Figg trying to avenge his ice sweat brethren. And he needs one more hit. Shudder, what happened? Yeah, it's first to 5. Who's ignoring you, Shudder? Oh, and a nice 2-1. And a nice, wait a minute though, Figg, he's just doing random shit and it's gonna work. Oh, no boy, I got you right here, brother. Don't even worry about that. That's just what we call L production.
Fight.
By the way, if you did bet on Mouaz in the last set, you will be winning on Mouaz for the last set. However, chat, this next match, I want you to vote. I'm gonna give you guys 2 minutes. Be sure to spend those channel points. Is it gonna be Figg or is it gonna be Mouaz? And no boy, thank you so much for reminding me. All right, let's go. Spare guys saying money. Yeah, there's 50 clams to fight for. And what would you buy with 50 clams? I would buy 50 clams. Yeah, one again. The low. And Mouaz still trying to close this distance. Remember, this Johnny is nothing to be trifled with. Mouaz, he knows those nooks and crannies. He knows where to punish you. Oh, the low again into the eagly. But chat, here comes Mouaz. Looking to take the life lead back. All right, jump in city again, the guaranteed jump in. Figg, he is getting ran through right now. He's in trouble. Overhead again into the tremor. He tries to pick that up, but a nice grab will do for now. 4-3, the high riser in chat. That is going to be all she wrote.
Well, that was anticlimactic.
Final round. Fight.
And all right, let's see who's bringing the goods to today's party. This is going to be Figg. He is just going everywhere. He's somersaulting on the ground. Figg with the lead to start us off. The eagly pressure is looking good, but a drop on the way down. Gotcha, Fido. Definitely will.
Here we go.
Fido, I got you. I got you. All right, let's do it though. We have some jumping pressure coming from Mouaz. Nice. All right, and all over the place, the crystalline armor is looking peak, as the kids would say, for Figg. However, Mouaz gonna drag him back into his clutches, and he's got him in the corner. The Mouaz Constrictor, man, that's a goated name. What's going on, Big Cuban? Where you been my whole life? The pressure again, and Figg, he is gonna take the lead. And the gunshots fixed. I'm sorry, Mouaz says enough is enough. All right, we are everywhere, man. We are everywhere. We are nowhere at the same time. This mansion getting destroyed. And Cuban says work. Man, give me your boss's number. I'll make a call right now. No, don't do that. It'll be the last day of work you ever had. How crazy. Much love, Cuban. Hey, man, thank you so much for making some time to come hang out with us, brother. And that is going to be the game, though. Mouaz is going down. Figg going to take a 1-0 score.
Peacemaker win.
And remember, chat, this is a first to 5 set. You gotta win all 5 if you want to make this work. Mouaz right now is down, but he has plenty of time if he plans on making this comeback. Guys, again, thank you to this entire community for making this event what it is. Without you guys, without this community, we would be literally nothing. It would just be me and Shudder yapping at each other while these two are killing each other. And you know what? That's cool too.
Johnny K. Peacemaker.
He said, but I was fired from work so I can go back to Mortal. Let's go, Cuban. Shout outs to being unemployed. I'm a big fan of this.
Pass with a movie star.
He says if Mouaz loses to Figg, Zudit, he would not be able to handle this. Zudit, what's going on? By the way, the biggest Pokemon collector in the morning.
Fight.
He said, ignore commentating the game. He said, ignore commentating the game, says Shudder. Shudder, I'm doing amazing, brother. I'm doing all is good, man. We had a good night last night. We just put out 2 new YouTube videos. One will be coming out tomorrow. It'll be our women's tournament, and there's gonna be a fair amount of explanation going on for that. However, Figg right now, this Peacemaker is going crazy. Oh, the grab as well, and look at this. By the way, Shudder, how are you doing? It's gotta be late where you're at. What time is it where you're at, Shudder? And don't you dare lie to me. 4-3-2, the down 1, and a nice grab coming from Mouaz. Mouaz, though, he is trying to get his get back, and the Mouaz Constrictor has got you locked into the corner, and this is bad for Figg. Just got back home. Let's go, Shudder. Make sure you keep your ass inside, by the way. I don't want you getting in trouble. All crazy. What's going on, Big DJ? How you been? DJ, when are you coming back? All right, Mouaz right now. Figg does not have the lead. Mouaz has got to find a way to close this out, and closing that distance one step at a time. This is where Mouaz does his best work. Hey, Shudder, you tell me. You tell me. So game sound is delayed. Well, that just won't do. How's it sound now? How does everything sound now, chat? Is everything good? You guys tell me, man. You guys are basically my employer. You guys are my boss. This is going to be sponsored by 100% the community.
Anti-gravity.
Is that walk to him too? It's not good, Chip. It's still delayed. How is it now, Chimp? Hang on, chat. We might have a little bit of an issue on our hands. The game sound is delayed. How we sounding, Chimp? Okay, now it's good. All right, cool. Chimp, don't you ever scare me like that. But also, scare me again. If ever needed. I don't want the audio to ever be off. All right, looks like we're good, though. This is going to be the Figg 1000, the Figmaker. You said there were like two. What are you even saying right now, Shutter? I walked home. You gotta be careful, man. You guys remember, the streets are never safe. Big punish coming from Figworth. And Figg, he is going crazy on Mouaz. Let me switch those names around. And that is going to be the round. Figg on the verge of going up 2-0. Let me switch those names. And let me switch those teams if I can. All right, once again, a huge shout out to this entire community. Thank you guys all so much for the support. Without you, we would not be here. Jump-ins are all over the place. Mouaz looking to tie this bad boy up, and we're making these guys fight for every single penny. Okay, and a nice grab to go alongside it, though, and this is gonna be Mouaz taking the lead. Figg is in trouble. And Figg is going Mouaz is going crazy, and he's on the verge. There's the hype meter. This is gonna do a solid chunk of change. Down 2 cancel coming from Figg. He drops it. Mouaz only needs one more hit. Can he get it? Anti-gravity though, but you know Mouaz is a master of the arts and crafts, and he is gonna go up 1, and we are all tied up just like that.
Bring it.
Johnny Cage wins.
And chat, as you guys know, we did recently make the switch on our top 8s to be first to 5s. This is just so we can get a little bit more action, extend that stream length just a little bit more. I am trying to stream for 2 hours a day, and you know what? These just help. However, a 1-1 score right now, and these two are fighting for that $50 that U2Easy has bestowed upon us.
PeaceMaker.
Booyah.
Shutter, is the sound off?
Tremor. The team house.
Shutter, let me know right now. Is the sound
I
off?
could do with your life story.
How about we make it a streaming series?
Now it's good.
Round 1. Fight.
He says it's delayed? Says sound is fine for you? Chat, put a 1 in chat if the sound is delayed. Okay, you just gotta refresh. It's good now? Yeah, Shutter. Yeah, check your phone. You need a new phone. You still got the iPhone 10. And then he called him shut it. Sorry about that. He says it's good now. Yeah, Shutter. Maybe that's a you problem and not a me problem. Says Shutter's on that Nokia. He said bro's on the T-Mobile sidekick. All right, though, again, though, Figg does have the lead on Mouaz, but we've seen Mouaz bring it back plenty. All right, the jump in as well, and look at these two. They are trying to make this happen. Can they get it done? Down 1. And another one in there is gonna be Mouaz with the punish. And look at this damage. And Mouaz jumping right into those DMs. He's gonna take the life lead back. And Mouaz is trying to go crazy. And Mike Wings, what's going on, brother? Welcome back. And shout outs to all 170 plus people in the building. That is, of course, Smile Chip on 168 accounts. However, Figg's gonna let that bad boy fly. And that should be the lead. And all I gotta say is holy moly donut shop. Figg absolutely taking out Mouaz. And Mike Wings is saying me versus coach. I'm not gonna allow it. That being said, I'm probably gonna allow it.
Round 2. Fight.
All right, let's do it. Let's make this happen. By the way, happy late Mother's Day to anybody watching, man. Much love. Shout outs to the moms of the scene. And shout out to the moms in general, man. Down 1, the double down 1, but we're gonna be breaking away, says Mouaz. And Kingsley, thank you so much for the follow. And chat, we're going crazy right now. We're going crazier than me at the all-you-can-eat buffet. Sorry, words are hard. Going crazier than me at the all-you-can-eat buffet line. All right, Shutter, I know everything about history, bro. I was there. As we all do know, I'm turning 31 tomorrow, and I'm dreading every step of it. He said, thank you, Vape. I'm a good mom. God damn you, U2Easy. And again, this is going to be some trouble. Figg does have the lead on Mouaz. Can he go up on that 2-0 score? Figg looking to take this.
Anti-gravity.
Jump ins again, and there's a 2-1-2. Mouaz not gonna spend it. Mouaz generally not gonna spend something unless it's going to be good to go. He will right now, though, I can guarantee it. Chat, with this result right here, these two are putting on a show, but Mouaz was able to take it. He needs one more round in order to complete this.
This just isn't fair.
Final round.
You too easy. Shout out to the mods in the channel, man. Love you guys. Either way, the low again, the eagly is all over the place, man. And as always, shout out to you too easy for absolutely destroying that sub goal, man. Much love, brother. Okay, good stuff again. And look at this, though. This is gonna be some solid pressure coming from Figworth. Nice. The shadow kick again. The down one into the high riser. And Chad, look at this. Forward three. And Mouaz, though, he's gonna try to backdash everything. Can't quite outspace it. Overhead the up plug. Wait a minute. You don't want to get into close quarters with Mouaz. He will make you pay. All right, 2-1 into the sky. All right, the low again, the eagly. Figg does have the lead. We've seen this before, and he catches him out of the air. Mouaz has got a break. And remember, this set rate you see in front of you is a first of 5 set. That is going to be enough punch, but that is going to be a combo, and that is going to be the game. Figg absolutely going to explode this man. And GG's, however, we are not done. Figg needs 3 more. Remember, this is a first of 5 set, and let's go take a look at that scoreboard, at that replay, I should say, brought to you by this amazing community. And all right, Chad, as you can see right there, the proof was in the pudding. That anti-air Figg got earlier, set up for that game-winning combo late. Beautiful stuff, but he will need some more. However, let's go back to it, and let's see if he can get some more on the board.
PeaceMaker. Booyah. Tremor.
All right, let's do this damn thing. It will be Figg. Let me update those clan tags. Figg, of course. Representing I Sweat, it will be Mouaz. Representing Riffin, let's go and let's roll.
Round 1. Fight.
And Figg on the PeaceMaker, man. This is inspirational gameplay, to say the least. Overhead, Daffy's over here. He's having a ball. He's having a great time. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see which one of these two is going to be able to make it work. And by the way, guys, if you have some time tomorrow, tune in at 4 p.m. Eastern time. We will be having a birthday stream. We are going to get a bunch of players to come out and show out. And maybe we'll even run a tournament. Depends how much time we have. But Mouaz, he's going crazy.
Ooh, now that's a second
And
act.
that is going to be the round. Mouaz is cleaning this up quite nicely. Can he tie this bad boy up? In our first of 5 sets, usually we have seen a 5-0. We've seen a 5-1. However, Mouaz right now is trying to bring this back and just simply tie the set up. All right, nice grab as well. All right, Figg, though, trying to get him in his clutches, trying to make this work. Figg, shucking and jiving, bobbing and weaving. The low again. Mouaz, he has that tremor on standby in case you do get hit. There's the tremor to keep Figg safe. And tremor, a one-size-fits-all character, but Mouaz doesn't care. He's still going to get up in those DMs. And by the way, guys, if you're wondering, if you're sitting here watching this channel, say, babe, when do you go live? 4 p.m. Eastern time, 10 p.m. Central European time, or 12 a.m. if you're in the Middle East, man. And this is Figg. This is a dominant round from Figg, and he takes it.
Am I finishing you?
Final round. Fight.
All right, let's get back to the lesson at hand. These two absolutely swinging. The force field is up, and let's see if Figg can take that 3-1 lead. All right, the anti-gravity is up, but the down 2 is going to be good from the up block. And Bull, great to see you. DJ's in the house. Clux is here as well. And Chad, we are going high riser on this bad boy. And look at the damage that Figg is putting on. A tremendous lead on Mouaz. And Mouaz is able to get up in there. Insane. The amount of distance he can close is actually second to none. Are we going to be at a tie ball game when it's all said and done here? And still not done. Mouaz is going crazy. And Mouaz, this might be enough to tie this bad boy up, but the down 2, is this gonna do it? He can't break! And Zayplaz, who knows more about PeaceMaker than yourself, man? Welcome back to the channel. And Chad, I think he's dead. I think that's it.
Booyah!
And Figg right now. One more. The Eagly, the flawless block. And the gunshots, one more from Figg is all it's gonna take. And the Eagly's gonna send him home. Chad, a 3-1 lead. However, we are not done here. Remember, grand finals, we go first to 5 here for the open fight nights. And Chad, all right, Mouaz has got his work cut out for him. If that was a regular set, this tournament would be over. However, we got a little bit more coming your way. Figg now needs to win too. This is gonna provide Mouaz time to actually make some adjustments. And Mouaz, no, first to 5, no. First to 5, Mouaz. Unless you want it to be over. We can just pay out.
Johnny Cage. Peacemaker.
Booyah!
Tremor. The Tea House.
The things I could do with your life story.
How about we make it a streaming series?
All right, let's do it. Yo, KTG, that is a name I have not seen in a few years. How have you been? Welcome back. Shout outs to the MK11 days. Hopefully you've been well. All right, though, the shadow kicks are all over the place, though. Mouaz is going crazy. He knows it's do or die, but Figg, he is already counting the money. Hey, KTG, shout out. I still have the picture, by the way, when we commentated. Much love. All right, Figg, though, he is already counting the money, but that could be to his downfall. Remember, he's got to get to 5 if he wants to win the damn thing. He says, you do too. Much love, KTG, man. If you ever see Slade, tell him I said he's complete balls, but we love him. 2-1-2 it's going to be good again from Mouaz. And this corner pressure, though, the Mouaz Constrictor. This is going to be some serious trouble. Figg got to fight his way out. All right, and the up block is going to be good, but the tremor is going to keep him absolutely safe. And Mouaz is in trouble, though. Figg still does have a monstrous lead. One hit is all it's going to take from Figg. And notice him biding his time, not poking back. And a nice grab, but it's not going to do anything. Down 1, but what is this? So this should be the round. And he's going to let it fly. And Mouaz with the comeback of the century.
Thirst trap incoming.
Round 2. Fight.
All right, let's go and let's roll. Let's do the damn thing and let's see which one of these two is gonna have the goods. Right now, Mouaz is trying to claw his way back. Can he get it done? Okay. And all right, though, there is going to be Figg, though he is whiffing in public. That's illegal. The Flute of Doom is gonna be no good. Into the sky, Mouaz is battling back. Figg does not have the life lead here. Who is gonna take it? Who is gonna win this thing? Shutter, that's always peak. That's cinema, as the kids would say. Nice. And there's a beautiful punish from Mouaz. Mouaz, he can take it right here and now, unless Figg has ulterior motives. Did you hear the raspberry sounds that this Peacemaker is making? I absolutely hate this character, bro. Except for when Zayplatz plays him, and maybe when Figg plays him. Either way, Mouaz gonna be able to take that off with your head. That is gonna be one way to get ahead in a 3-2 score.
Johnny Cage wins.
All right, Mouaz clawing his way back in this. Figg was already counting the money, but you know what? Mouaz saying, I did not know this is the first to 5. This changes everything, chat. And once again, chat, this is a $50 prize pool. Shout outs to this community. And if anybody does want to enhance that, extend that, here is the donation link right here. Never mandatory, but always appreciate it. Thank you guys again for everything. And let's get back to the show.
General Shaw. Tremor.
All right, let's go and let's roll. Let's see which one of these two has the goods to bring this back potentially.
You are like ripped.
All right, now you see Figg, though. He's going a little bit more main character on us. Switching to that General Shao. I like it. That being said, I don't like it.
Fight.
All right, it is I Sweat and it is Rift. Only one of these two clans is going to have a champion today. Oh, the hyper knee is going to be good. The overhead swing as well. And we are going up to the sky on this bad boy. The low again, and Figg is absolutely dominating Mouaz here in the corner. The Mouaz Constrictor got to find a way out here, Chad. Down 2, and a nice low. 4-3. And trying to backdash, trying to get up in there, but you know what? I don't know if Figg is going to give him that opportunity. This is a much more dangerous character, in my opinion. The whiff punishes are exquisite. Say, oh, the Shao animations, yeah, this is one of the better Shaos you will see on the European side of things, KTG. Oh, the whiff-a-potamus coming from Figworth. And Figg is going through the ringer now. The Mouaz Constrictor has got him locked down in the corner. Nice low. And a 2-1. And just a stand one, this is trouble. Mouaz, he can bring this back with one more hit. Shutter, yeah, I know. We like to have fun here. Mouaz on the verge of taking out Figg. Can he knot this bad boy up? That's gonna be the round. Excellent punish coming from Mouaz.
Thought you could steal the show?
Round 2. Fight.
All right, let's go. Let's do this, and let's see which one of these gentlemen is gonna be able to prove that fear is not a factor. 4, 3, 2. But Figg swinging away, George. Let's get it. Nice. And a 2-1 into the 2-1-3 overhead. Or is it 2-4 overhead? I don't know shit about this game, chat. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That being said, I'm gonna lie to you. All right, Shutter over here, Bolt over here, Klux is enjoying it. He's vibing, and he more importantly wants to see who is gonna win this event. Beautiful punish though coming from Figg. God damn you, FireAxe. Shout out to the community, man. As I always say, we would not do these events without you guys. This is a tremendous honor to be able to do this every single day. And a 2-1-2 is good again. Mouaz trying to bring this back. Can he tie this bad boy up and send us to extra innings? And this, one more, and he's got it. Figg, he's in trouble. He's in the red zone. And the low, but he's gonna spend it. It's not gonna work. And that is gonna be the round. Figg looking like half the player he used to be.
You chose.
It's not a good pun, but it is a pun.
Brutality. Johnny Cage wins.
And chat, what was gonna originally be Figg walking away with the money has been Mouaz tying this bad boy up. Let's take a look on the Jumbotron. And chat, if you are sitting here watching this channel, be sure to leave a follow if you enjoy the content. It helps us bring you those notifications much easier, and it helps us, the channel as a whole, much, much more. Thank you guys again, simply for hanging out, enjoying the action. That is our #1 goal of the day, and let's send it back your way.
Tremor. Tremor. The maze.
I've never crossed paths with a movie star.
Excuse me for one quick second, chat.
Megastar.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, we are ready. And guys, if you do have some time tomorrow, be sure to stop by. We're gonna have most likely an open fight night for the event of me turning 31. I'm getting old, chat. You can find me literally in the fossil record, and I hate it. That being said, I kind of like it. All right, and what's going on, Big Or? Great to see you in the house as well. Figg though coming through with the greasemaker, but Mouaz, he is now officially gonna have the lead in the set. And the guaranteed jump in though coming from Mouaz, the 4-3-2, and another 4-3-2, the triple dab. And 2-1-2 pressure is going crazy. To 31, you don't did. Oh, Fluid, thank you so much, man. Yeah, I still get ID'd whenever I go anywhere. That's a goddamn lie. And however, though, this will be Mouaz on the verge of taking the lead over Figg. Figg, this is starting to fall apart for him right in front of our eyes.
Thought you could steal the show?
Round 2. Fight.
All right, let's get it, though. Let's see which one of these gentlemen is going to have the tech to blow this one away. Figg trying to get this to a game number, what is this, game number 7? Trying to get a game number 7 win here, chat. I do love the first of 5 format. Really shows who can adapt to who. Down one again, and another grab says, get off of me, good sir. So I became an unk at 13 years old. Shadow step. Hey, man, I have no idea. I don't call anybody unk. I'm the one who gets called unk. By the way, shout out to my AC unit, which is broken, leading to me looking like an angry Fred Flintstone right now. However, Mouaz on the verge of losing this round. Figg needs just one more. And that is going to be the round. This is all tied up, man. Remember, you've got to get to 5 wins here in Grand Finals. You too easy put up the cheddar. And he says, all right, let me see what you guys can do. And we are most certainly going to oblige that. And another torpedo again. Mouaz is in trouble. He does not have the lead, but we do know he knows how to close the distance. All right, Mouaz, though, able to bring that back sooner rather than later. Nice nut punch, though. He's going to get that guaranteed jump in. And another grab. And a nuts down too. Mouaz, that is going to be an instant punish, though, from Figg. He does have the life lead still, but Mouaz going to pick it up, the tremor for safety. Overhead again, but Mouaz is gaming right now, and he's on the verge of going up on that 4-3 score. He would need one more if he's able to get it done in chat. It looks like he might be able to do it. And the just the mashing of the down one. Able to do it, Mouaz on a 4-3 3, score. This has been quite the turn of events. Figg, he needs to punch his ticket to send this to one final game, because if Mouaz gets to 5, it is over. And all I gotta say, man, is what a crazy event, man. What a crazy event. We had a lot of stuff go down here, man. Shout out to everybody who has played today, but you know what? Mouaz, he needs one more, and let's see if he can go get it.
PeaceMaker. Johnny Cage. Tremor. Hanging guard.
All right, Figg, he is now officially locked into this character. Shout outs to the EU region, shout outs to the Middle East, man. Coming out here and showing us what they can do. One player from each region has been represented, and let's see who's got the goods. The big up block leading to that down 2 punish. That crystalline armor is on, but you can see Mouaz chipping away at it. Nice. And tries to get the big boot, does Figg. This is starting to fall apart right in front of it. Nice, the 2-1-2 again, and Mouaz trying to put this one away. 4-3, 4-3-2. And we've got 160 people here who want to see, can Mouaz complete this comeback? He was down 3-1 at one point, and now has won 3 straight. And what a punish coming from Figgward. And Figg is not being shy about the damage yet. He wants to get it done right here and now. Okay. And more gunshots to greet you, and more eagles to meet you. The low again, and a 4-3-2 coming from Mouaz, trying to get him back towards that corner. The Mouaz Constrictor is on full display. And let's see what we got. Let's see who's gaming. Let's see who's gonna get this damn thing done. Mouaz with a slight lead. Figg, he's gonna spend it, and it's going to hit him, and Figg is gonna take that round. He absolutely waited for his opportunity and absolutely capitalized on it.
Booyah! Center mass.
Hey, FireAxe, never say that again.
Round 2.
Trust.
Fight.
All right, let's go. All right, good. The down 1, the down 2, though, coming from Mouaz. Just to get Figg out of his hair. Figg does have the lead here, but you know Mouaz has ulterior motives. All right, the jump in again. Shut the fuck up, Fire. All right, though, let's... All right, though, I can't even concentrate. God damn you guys. And Nayo, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome back. Not Fire using my own tech against me. The down 1 again, the double down 1. Low, all right, and the 2-1-2 in chat. We are going up to the ceiling. The guaranteed sunglasses are gonna take it. Mouaz gonna be on tournament point. By the way, chat, after this event, I'm gonna send you to another event host. He goes by the name Fito the Man. Be sure to check him out. And Nayo, thank you so much for coming through with that Prime Bomb. Much love, brother. Thank you so much for that. Those Prime Bombs, man, you only get 1 a month, man. I appreciate you spending that here. All right, let's go. Let's do the damn thing. And by the way, chat, we are almost on 500 subs for the month. That is absolutely insane. Right now, we're on 477. All I gotta say is thank you guys so much for the community support. To send them over to me, Shutter. I already promised Vito I would. But I got you next time, Shutter, if you're streaming. Down 1, the double down 1. And Figg, though, he is on the verge. Can he send us to one final game? All right, and Figg's gonna nail him, and he needs just a little bit more to send this to one final game. Can he do it? And Salvador, what's going on, man? Welcome to the channel. Back 3. Does he let it loose now? No, he's gonna save it for a rainy day. Guaranteed jumping as well. Figg, what are his intentions? This is not gonna hit. He gets hit! I am so done with this game, bro. Get it off my screen. That was like a one-time... There's no way. Is Mouaz gonna win the tournament right here? He will. And that is gonna be all she wrote. Holy moly. And Mouaz gonna get it done. That is absolute insanity, Chet. Here comes the Shark Tank. And look at there. There's Jaws in the water right there. And it looks like Figg is out of here, Chad. That is gonna do it. That is gonna be our tournament. What an event we just had. And chat, that is gonna be all she wrote. That is gonna be none other Then Mouaz taking the tournament by a score of 5-3. And GG's to everybody involved. We got one more replay to look at it. Look at that, absolutely nailing him. Insanity, man, and he was able to pick it up afterwards. Congratulations to Mouaz. That is going to be GG's. However, we do have to crown our champion for today. With all that being said, chat, thank you guys all so much. We will be live tomorrow celebrating my birthday and having a good time. And if you want to come through, always feel free to. You don't have to, but if you want to, guys, we will be here. This is Vape's Fight Night, and I am your host, Vape Coach. What a tremendous event, and congratulations to Mouaz. By the way, guys, we are now going to send you to Fito. He's doing an event. He's trying to get some stuff started for the EU region as well. Be sure to join, man. Show him some love and tell him we have Vape's Fight Night. Said what's going on, man. Much love. See you guys later.